Okay. Let me see if the stream is back up now. Should be back. Okay, looks like it's back up. Is it back up? Looks like it is. Pretty sure it is. Looks like it is.
Yes, it's back. Oh god, my voice now.
You don't like hearing your own voice?
Who does?
You know, a funny phenomenon is the fact that you sound so different from yourself because your voice box is inside of you. So your own voice will always sound different to you than it does to everyone else. Because it's your voice box is literally inside of you, so you hear your voice differently. Strange, isn't it?
It is.
Your top videos. Inefa keeps saying, "Save me." Most viewed videos in the last 48 hours. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, DD, the Kaya review, big takeaways. Give him an energy sand. Give him attack is fine if you can get enough energy because you're using Seat Lolly, and Seat Lolly may greatly increase how much energy income that Kaya gains, which could allow you to get away with an attack sand. But an energy sand would just kind of make him flexible everywhere, and then with Seat Lolly, times where your energy generation is a little bit poor, because like say for example if the boss like jumps away from you and has an invulnerability phase or something, or maybe you miss an elemental skill or something like that, it won't throw your entire rotation into chaos because he's got that extra energy to make up for the suboptimal moments, you know, like when the boss jumps into the air and they're you can't hit them with your skill, so you can't get enough energy, and you don't have to be so tight with your rotations. The energy recharge sand just helps a lot with that. And plus, since it's on Emblem of Severed Fate, the more energy that you have, the more damage that his burst deals. So in some sense, getting an energy recharge sand is also like getting an attack sand, specifically when he's using Emblem of Severed Fate. Does that all make sense to you, Didi?
Yep.
Okay, good. I love the Cryo Goblet. The Cryo Goblet is on set. Love the Circlet. You chose critical. Critical rate is always better at low investment levels than crit damage, because you don't really have any substats rolled up. And you start with 50 crit damage on every character. And your Kaya actually has a pretty good crit ratio. All things considered at his investment level, he's like only 1,000 roll value, so it's very low. Like very, very low. With that being like 200 on every artifact on average. And your goblet is literally 0, but I don't believe that because attack should be a valuable statistic for Kaya. So this is what your roll value actually looks like, because I know that Kaya scales with attack. And why is his energy not valued either? Energy is good for him. What? So this is what your artifact should look like. That's confusing. Huh. Anyways, with attack being valuable and energy recharge being valuable, this is what your Kaya's artifacts look like, DD. So your Kaya is actually much better. Artie says elemental mastery should be valuable too, right? It should be, but the problem with Kaya is the fact that he's gonna be the melt support for Arlecchino with Seat Lolly, so he's not getting any melts in this party. He's the one who's applying all of the cryo. And with Seat Lolly and Kaya at the same time, there's so much cryo that Arlecchino would never be able to overwrite all of that cryo. So she could just melt all the time. That's the purpose, anyways. Or the idea. And Kaya has some pretty decent uptime. Especially when he gets his second constellation. You manage to rake in a couple of kills here and there. Yeah, Arlecchino support. That's why he's using Kaya on Emblem of Severed, or she's using Kaya on Emblem of Severed Fate and that. Where's Lindsay? Lindsay Dust. Lindsay wanted a review, but the stream crashed. So while she was waiting, I don't know. Let's see if Tainari is on her account. Yeah, her Tainari is here now. Well, Lindsay's not here, so I'll wait to do it, but I'm just briefly looking. Interesting that she went for Deepwood Memories. If nobody else as a support for Tainari has it, I'll wait to talk about it and save my breath till she gets here. Anyways, Artie, the stream had crashed, so you want to get some crystals or something?
What should I try this time?
That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me.
A toast to our success.
Artie, let's go to Fontaine and get the crystals. Unless you meant getting rainbow crystal drops. If that's what you meant. I don't know if you meant condescence crystals or rainbow crystals. They're all crystals, so I guess both are technically right. Which one you want, Artie? Condescence? Rainbow drop? I assumed that you meant condescence crystals. But you may have been saying rainbow drop crystals. I see that you have Neuvilette Main, but that doesn't mean you specifically want to swim. You could have just equipped them because you like them. You need XP for forging crystals. Okay. Condescence it is. Rainbow are good too if we have time. Yeah, we can explore Natlan, not Natlan, Nod Cry, because since I'm in the phase where I'm just exploring and stuff, I'm not afraid to run into areas where I might activate quests by accident. Everybody needs the rainbow crystals. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I might just invite everybody next time I stream Genshin, maybe to just hunt the monsters in the new areas.
The local legends?
Huh?
The local legends?
Either local legends or the monsters to get the new Nod Cry materials, so we could just like easily craft anything we want without having to do that peasant shit of having to farm like peasants. The Master Key. You know, unironically, I was so allergic to trying to avoid over farming with Aino's weapon. But the funniest thing is that the Claymore from Nodcry needs this exact material, so even if I over farmed, I would have ended up using it anyways. So it worked out. I'm so happy that I have Kave. And I'm so happy that his set is actually done. He's just got multiple 4-star artifacts. But I got an Elemental Mastery Sand, and I got a Flower with Critical Rate Energy, Feather that's purple with crit and energy, and I got an Elemental Mastery Circlet. Excuse me. Artie says, I still have so many quests to do, but my brain has already switched to relaxation mode for today. Now do you feel the need, the pull, to get more characters? He's got purples. I still would like to try and get 5-star Flower of Paradise Lost artifacts for him. I would like to try. It's worth it. Since he's gonna be my primary Bloom everything character, then yeah, I'm gonna need him. There's something I kind of like about the thought of using Kave and Kuki Shinobu at the same time, is that if I'm creating Dendro cores, I can purposefully avoid popping all of the cores and focus on letting Kuki get all of them, like not spamming my skill as much as I usually need to. But in which case, if I need Area of Effect, I can focus on using Kave's skill to make the Dendro cores explode for more damage. So I can have both Area of Effect and single target focus with Bloom. And I like that. I like that a lot. Daydreamer says, my flowers on that set keep rolling crit damage. It makes me wonder if anybody's tried building Lauma with Flower of Paradise Lost. Not worth it. But I meant giving somebody like Aino Silken Moon Serenade. Aino still gets the Silken Moon Serenade. It's just you putting the support sets on other people. She still gets the Elemental Mastery. It's just that I sometimes feel like maybe it might make sense. She usually isn't the reaction trigger. Oh, okay. Maybe as a backup set, if you have the pieces already. Okay. Well, I just thought about it, and I'm just like, well, in a Nilou Bloom team, everybody needs Elemental Mastery, and somebody needs to hold Flower of Paradise Lost, somebody's gonna hold Instructor, somebody's gonna be the Nilou. And then two-piece Elemental Mastery. That sounds better since she buffs based off of Elemental Mastery. Nilou is forever stuck with all HP. Unless you roll 5 rolls of HP and get an Elemental Mastery main stat instead on all of your pieces. 5 HP percentage rolls in a row. How much HP would that even be?
So.
There would be like 30% HP on each piece. Hang on a second. If that would be like 30% HP on every piece, And then we take into account that we can get that if you're strong enough, you can forcefully make Nilou get the Exalted One buff that she'll have everywhere because she's an Exalted One. You can kind of, as of now, you need HP main stats and flat HP substats everywhere. Oh, shit, I need to slow down. Artie's not with me. She's typing. With a signature weapon, but getting the Refinement 2 weapon might make it possible. Yeah, get R5 signature and go all elemental mastery. Easy. Yes. And then get 5 rolls of HP. Artie says I'm trying to give Neva better substats now after finishing Cloud. I would just give you a bunch of my HP off pieces right now if you just give me some of what I'm looking for. Do you have some elemental mastery substats on them? Yeah, I do actually. Funny enough, the amount of HP sands that I have are ridiculous. HP double crit. HP double crit, HP double crit, HP crit elemental mastery, HP double crit, HP crit elemental mastery, HP double crit. Actually, I take it back. There's not a very much elemental mastery. It's just double crits everywhere. You want a critical Nino? Yeah, of course you do, because Lauma does Lunar Bloom stuff. Some more goblets. HP crit elemental mastery. Another HP crit energy recharge with elemental mastery. HP double critical. Instructor HP goblet. I got a lot of HP circlets too. I guess it's all. I'll take all of your double crit elemental mastery pieces. Thank you. I offered you HP. I think Lindsay is gone right now. I'm all good now. Am I still eating? No, I was drinking some water. And I just and it just when you try to clear your throat and it feels like there's just still a little bit of water just like in the back of your throat. And there's nothing there. It's just literally just a feeling. There's nothing there. But just clearing your throat and then doing a cough just makes it feel better. So no, there's nothing there. Just water. Also, I think maybe the hiccups that I had earlier made me feel that. So I think the hiccups went away now though. Yes, you're very scary, Artie. Hello, Lindsay. Let us finish this crystal collection, and then I'll look at your Tainari for you. And then we go to Artie's world and collect crystals. There's stamina there. You can have it. Artie says she needs to stretch. Okay. Alright, Lindsay.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea, in peace and total silence.
Alright, Lindsay, let's look at your Tainari now. Because we just finished collecting the condensance crystals. He's in the profile. Last updated 23 minutes ago. That was when I went and looked at it and saw that it was there. Okay, so for this Tainari, I like the weapon choice. Still needs more levels. Tainari does ascend with critical. Or maybe it was Dendro damage bonus that he ascended with. I don't know, but it really helps him a lot. My Tainari is 90, and I can say that it was a hiccup, sorry. A very, very good decision. Oh, son of a bitch, hiccups back.
Do you have a license for those hiccups, or am I gonna have to arrest you on stream?
You try to put your hands on me, and I'm gonna put my hands on you.
Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there.
Equal treatment.
I just learned that my gym teacher was sentenced to 20 years, so that's great.
What did he do?
I'll message it to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's fucked
I
up.
don't. It's not appropriate for stream.
Yeah. Well, Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese also got arrested, but it wasn't any,
It's a very heavy thing, so if you don't want to read it, you don't have to.
Okay. I'll take a look. Yeah, he wasn't caught on any kind of grape charges or anything. He stole somebody's credit card, and
Yeah, I saw that.
he got arrested.
Wherever the tide
That's
takes me,
kind of messed up because I
so
like
long as
Chuck
the
E.
light
Cheese.
of the hearth still shines,
And
I'll always
that
have a
was
home
supposed
to
to be a
return
safe
to.
space. And I never heard of anything bad happen at Chuck E. Cheese. Never seen it either.
I begged my parents to take me to Chuck E. Cheese when we visited Chicago, and they said no. And I'm like, but FNAF, and they're like, no.
No, wait. What do you mean Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese has nothing to do. Matter of fact, Five Nights at Freddy's is a ripoff of Chuck E. Cheese. All right, Chuck E. Cheese was the original.
Yeah, but FNAF's better.
No, FNAF is a dog shit ripoff. They don't even have ice cream.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they don't.
Circus Baby literally made ice cream, like, in her stomach. And then, like, a little arm would extend out and give it to the kid, and then it would grab the kid. Anyway, check your messages, Troy.
Alright. Yeah, sure. Let me just finish this Tainari review for,
It's easy to fix
Lindsay.
a machine when you
But
know how
anyways,
it's
Lindsay,
built and how it
your
works.
Tainari here, I like the slingshot. Very good choice of weapon.
Very
It's a
much
3-star,
more
but it's
difficult.
very, very solid. And it's so solid that it's better than literally any other 4-star weapon. There's nothing that can really compare other than Battle Pass weapons. And then there's 5-star weapons, so best weapon ever. I see that your Tainari is on Deepwood Memories. This is only his, what's his elemental mastery? None. And I was actually going to get into that. Is that Tainari is an elemental mastery scaling character. And he deals a lot of his damage through spread. So, this attack sand, once upon a time, I was using an attack sand with my Tainari because me personally, I just liked it more. It was only later that I figured out that the Skyward Heart, because it has such crazy, insane base attack, that's what made my attack sand feel so good. But eventually, I got a better elemental mastery sand because my attack sand had just so much better substats than all of the other pieces. And I see that Tainari is on Deepwood Memories. Now, Deepwood Memories is only Tainari's best set if, and only if, nobody else in the party has Deepwood Memories being used. So that's saying, you know, if Nahida doesn't have Deepwood Memories, or Kale doesn't have Deepwood Memories, or Yao Yao, or Kirara, any of the Dendro supports, even Dr. Baija. Literally anybody else using Deepwood Memories would be better. And his strongest set is Wanderer's Truth. You know, the artifact set that you get from boss fights. Charged attack damage and elemental mastery. That's his strongest set otherwise. Like if somebody else has Deepwood Memories. But otherwise, Tainari has to use it himself. Now, I would recommend getting an Elemental Mastery Sand for your Tainari when you find one that's good enough to compare to how good the substats are with the current Sand that you have here. Because you have literally no Elemental Mastery. None. It's non-existent. And his Elemental Burst and a lot of his skills and damage and stuff really depends on having some Elemental Mastery. If you look at my Tainari, I have an Elemental Mastery Sand, and I looked out for Elemental Mastery in some of my substats.
They're much more difficult.
Have a look-see. As you can see, I used an Elemental Mastery Sand. I'm at around 334. And I'm in the same leaderboard as you, the spread leaderboard, and it still assumes the same team composition that I have Nahida with me. So, there you go, Lindsay. That's what you need, is an Elemental Mastery Sand. And perhaps, maybe, once you can, try to get Wanderer's Truth. Because you can see the charge attack damage increases by quite a bit. Nice, Tainari. Thank you, Artie. I like the critical rate circlet. You have really high crit, But the thing is, like, you need the substance. You're multiplying by 0, you know? 1,000 times 1 is still just 1,000, right?
Spend some time at the
Can
bottom of the
attack
sea.
be better? In some
peace
cases, it
and
can
total
be,
silence.
but because she's not using a unique 5-star weapon, and she's using Deepwood Memories, just get yourself an Elemental Mastery Sand. You have really good substats on this attack sand, though, so it's going to be hard for you to find an Elemental Mastery Sand that's good. But that said, this is an on-set piece, and you're wanting your Tainari to move or migrate to Wanderer's Troop 4-piece. So you're probably going to have to replace this sand anyways. And you could probably give this to Kale, because Kale would gladly use all 4 of these pieces that your Tainari has. She would happily use them. All of them. And then you can give your Tainari Wanderer's Troop. So that'd be really good. And yes, she has 0 Elemental Mastery on her Tainari. None.
Wherever
Oh,
the
and by the
tide
way,
takes me,
your first
so
constellation
long
gives
as
you
the light of the
15%
heart
crit
still
rate.
shines.
So I would even suggest
have
a
a home
critical
to
damage
return to.
circlet in this instance, because what you can think about, Lindsay, is having a 2-to-1 ratio. That's the most efficient for critical. So for every 1 crit rate you have, you want 2 more points of crit damage, because that's the most efficient amount. So in this instance, a critical damage circlet would probably be better. Maybe. But anyways, you get a decent grade on your Tainari. I'll give him a B, because he's solid and he's on his way there. He's using like his second best options everywhere, which is, I mean, B is second best as a grade. So about yeah, I give you a B. You know, because he works. You know, he does work, but there is improvements that could definitely be made. But they aren't easy, so you get a B. Definitely above average. That's intense crit rate on the... Yes, it is. 94%. It's intense crit rate. Which is why I was saying she could give all of these pieces to somebody like Kale, and it would literally be a perfect set for Kale. 100% perfect. And he'd have a perfect support for Tainari. Kale produces so much Dendro energy. Oh, Lindsay, you left during your review. You'll probably have to just rewind the stream a little bit and go over that. I just finished with your Tainari review.
In total silence.
She didn't even say she left. But that's okay. I mean, it's all recorded, so that's fine, because she'll be able to... No, that's okay. Even if she leaves, it's all recorded, so all she gotta do is just wind the clock back like 5 minutes, and she's got it. Because the stream is... She's able to, like, rewind. So, that's okay. So she can just rewind and see it. So I don't have to repeat everything. She had to unclog the toilet. Damn. Hey, Shadow. Shadow's gone. Do you want to get the crystals in Natlan? Asks Artie. Yes, let's go get them.
It's easy to fix a machine when you know how it's built and how it works.
Oh, I teleported to the wrong one on reflex. I was looking around like, wondering why Artie is where she is. Turns out I teleported to the wrong area.
Bow your head.
Oh, god dang it. I completely went in the wrong direction because my brain was in artifact farming mode. I went... I went there and I was just like, alright, collect the artifacts. I was like, oh, let me collect the artifacts now. No, Troy, you already did it earlier today. It's just that when I'm here in this location, that's what gets it.
Receive my blessing.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Then she's a song.
We collected all of the crystals. Yeah, let's take the ones from your world on the roof. That way we get as many as possible, and we can get a full day's supply, or at least 2 days. 1 day for each time that we do a lap.
Time to relax.
Oh, right. Joining already. I'm just sitting here just... I ate way too much. Digesting all of that food. We don't even need to finish your world. No, I'm not too tired. It's just, it's playing with my reflexes. Let's go get the crystals. I hope that we get another free 4-star from Nodcry that can enable moon stuff. Maybe there'll be Dendro for Carver. Make a full lunar party, huh? Oh, shoot, I randomly have enough philosophies of order to level up Chevrus's talent. I guess I'll just spend that money right now. Alrighty, let's collect... Oh, she's going to the Goyon Stone Forest. Four-star Flynn's in his childhood version. Lindsay says, okay, I need to farm bosses again. Thanks for the review. Yeah, Tainari, the beauty of farming for Tainari, Lindsay, is that the pieces just naturally come to you. When you're trying to collect knuckle duckle drops for Aino, or if you're trying, like, every boss literally just drops it. So naturally just trying to ascend all of your characters just kind of results in Tainari getting stronger and getting his set bonus. And the Deepwood Memories set that you have right now is perfect. You could literally give the whole full entire 5 pieces to Kale to support Tainari, and Tainari would be very happy. Add in Kuki, Shinobu, and Fischl to that team, and you got a force to be reckoned with. I knew Artie would like that. Yeah, you can either use Kale, you can use Yao Yao, you can use... Or, well, I mean, okay, right. So, maybe I should make the correction that Yao Yao would not use attack and dendro damage and stuff. So, maybe not Yao Yao. But Kale would be a literal perfect match for Kale. And Kale is free, so it's guaranteed you already have her. And she's a great Dendro character to support Tainari. Really good. Oh, wait, I guess I could also add that, a Dendro Traveler would use those artifacts that you have on Tainari as well. And also, I would say don't change the weapon at all, Lindsay. Like, that slingshot, it's gonna be very hard to find another weapon that beats that. There's no 4 stars other than like battle pass weapons that beat the slingshot for both Tainari and Sethos. Daydreamer says, I thought Dendro main character wants lots of elemental mastery. She could throw an elemental mastery sword on him, but I mean, elemental mastery, dendro damage, and then crit is not a bad build for Dendro Traveler if he's on spread. Tons of elemental mastery would be a bloom Dendro Traveler, but the elemental mastery / attack and then dendro damage and crit would be like a spread Dendro Traveler. So it just kind of depends, Daydreamer, on whether you're going to be blooming with him or spreading with him. Because if there's no bloom cores being generated, then full elemental mastery might be less effective than, you know, straight up damage bonuses. But elemental mastery sand on the Dendro Traveler is better than attack, though. So you're right. He's so energy hungry too. Yeah. So in which case you probably might end up using an energy recharge sand on him. So that's why Kale is literally the best match for those statistics. As a matter of fact, Artie, I'm just gonna give her a quick peek at my own Kale in game, just so Lindsay can see my Kale. As you can see, my Kale is Deepwood Memories, and she's got Attack Sand. You can see the usage rate. Tons of people use Attack and Energy on her. I got Dendro Damage, bonus Goblet, Critical Circlet. Crit rate, very high usage. Dendro Damage, crazy high usage. Attack, crazy high usage. And favorite set, Deepwood Memories. So, I mean, like, it just makes sense on Kale. And I have the Favonius Warbow on Kale so she can get tons of energy. And here's what her energy and stuff looks like. 187% with the Favonius Warbow. So you want like 180 or 200% energy. Okay, I'm done, Artie. I just wanted to show Lindsay that. I know our crystal runs have been full of interruptions, and me being on autopilot, just teleporting and just thinking, alright, artifact route time. That's why we travel to this location. I'm stuck. I can't move. This always happens when you're low to the ground and you... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Dendro Traveler would be way harder to use than Kale. Also, like, the cooldowns, I think are a little different too, and the timing is different. But, yeah, Kuki, Shinobu, and Fischl to fill out the rest of the team on that Tainari team, it would be an exact copy of what I use, and, well, you've seen what I use. It's kind of sweaty, but it does a lot of damage. I see you taking the crystal flies. No, I didn't. By the judgment of the Oratrice d'Enlis Mécanique Cardinal. You said it wrong. You said Oratrice Mécanique. It's Oratrice d'Enlis Mécanique Cardinal.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
What a place! The ability to back and lock surprise talent.
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
I'm heading east. Don't you quit here. Best I don't see you over in the west then.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
What a place! The world is full of surprises.
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
I'm heading east. Don't you quit here. Best I don't see you over in the west then.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area. Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice
What
down.
a place! The world is full of surprises.
I'm heading east. Don't you quit here. Best I don't see you over in the west then. Rotten onion skin.
Talk to the Electro Archive.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again. What? Another bad one? What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea, in peace and total silence. Wherever the tide takes me, so long as the light of the hearth still shines, I'll always have a home to return to.
That land's specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
Everyone says there's tons of work lately. There's none of it coming to me. You're not here looking for work, are you? Heed my words and get out while you still can. You're not here looking for work, are you? Heed my words and get out while you still can.
fresh honey. Fragrant and sweet.
Freeze the moon maiden!
I want to spend some time at the bottom of the sea. And I always get so gloomy when it rains. It's easy to fix a machine when you know how.
Settle down.
You poor love.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
With one heart.
Settle down.
Don't be scared.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
This dance is for you. Follow my strength. Yeah. Ah.
Settle down.
Leave this place. Forest, protect us.
Stay put.
These
Silence.
Dance with the wind. You play. You're up. Don't be scared.
Bow your head.
Follow my strength. Yeah. Ha.
Settle down.
You wait.
The times beckon.
With one heart, we pray.
All I will need. Don't be scared. All my strength.
The mighty be humble.
Stay put.
Grant you the song.
Yeah. This dance is for you. Don't be scared. Hey, go away. Stay put.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Loaded.
humble.
Relaxing days like this are nice. Let's take it easy. By the frostman of all life. All my strength. Receive my blade. Dance with the wind. Don't be scared.
Settle down. Time's beckon. Found your head. Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
got ourselves a strike. Yeah! Dance with the wave!
Be sanctified.
Yeah!
For the everlasting
Send. Let the mighty be humbled.
Ukulele, you're up! Don't be scared!
The tides beckon.
Bow your head.
With the wave!
Let the mighty be humbled. Bow your head.
Be sanctified.
branch into sorrow.
Thank you.
All eyes on me.
Settle down.
Don't be scared. Receive my all my strength.
Be sanctified.
For you. Uglay, you're up. Pain, pain, go away. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Come on, let's get a move on.
Have you decided where you will go from here? If not, why not find a patch of soft grass and rest a while?
Ooh, what's happening over there? Can we take a sneaky peek? Huh? Can we? Stay put. Ooh.